Welcome to Senior Wise Journey. Have you ever wondered what you would do if faced with a medical emergency while completely alone? It's a thought that crosses many of our minds as we embrace the golden years. We often see heart attacks portrayed in movies as sudden, dramatic clutches of the chest. But what if the reality is far quieter, more subtle, and requires not panic but preparedness? Today, we delve into the life-saving wisdom of Dr. Esteban Ramirez, an 83-year-old cardiologist who has dedicated his life to this very topic. We're not just talking about surviving a heart attack, we're talking about creating a fortress around your heart. This isn't about fear, it's about empowerment. It's about knowing that even when alone, you are your own first responder, armed with the knowledge to act decisively. Join us on this crucial journey to understand the quiet warnings your heart sends and the powerful steps you can take to ensure many more healthy, vibrant years to come. This is the ultimate guide to life health after 60 seconds. Part 1. The Silent Threat, Redefining the Heart Attack Experience. In our collective imagination, conditioned by decades of cinema, a heart attack is an unmistakable catastrophe. It's the sudden vice-like grip on the chest, the gasp for air, the dramatic collapse. While these scenarios can happen, they represent only a fraction of the reality. For many, especially as we age, the onset of a heart attack is a far more insidious and understated affair. It can begin as a whisper, a gentle nudge from your body that something is amiss. This is the reality that Dr. Esteban Ramirez, with over 5 decades of mending hearts, wants us to understand. The greatest danger, he insists, is not the heart attack itself, but our misunderstanding of it. This misconception is precisely what makes preparation so critical. When we expect a cinematic event, we risk overlooking the quiet, persistent symptoms that are far more common. Think of it as the difference between a sudden thunderstorm and a slowly rising tide. The tide is less dramatic, but given time, it is just as powerful and potentially destructive. Our ability to recognize that rising tide is our greatest defense. Let's consider the poignant story of Mr. Jose Mendoza, one of Dr. Ramirez's longtime patients. At 78, Jose lived a quiet, independent life. He cherished his solitude, his garden, and his daily routines. One Tuesday afternoon, while watering his prized roses, he felt a peculiar sensation. It wasn't the chest-crushing pain he'd seen on television. Instead, it was a profound, unshakable fatigue that seemed to settle deep into his bones, accompanied by a dull ache in his upper back. He initially dismissed it as the consequence of a poor night's sleep or perhaps overexertion in the garden. He went inside, sat in his favorite armchair, and waited for it to pass. But it didn't pass. The fatigue intensified, and a wave of nausea washed over him. It was then that a flicker of memory sparked in his mind a conversation with Dr. Ramirez from his last checkup. The doctor had spoken with great earnestness about the undramatic signs of a heart attack. He had specifically mentioned unexplained fatigue and radiating pain as red flags. That memory was Jose's lifeline. Instead of waiting or taking a nap, he acted. He slowly walked to his phone, his hand trembling slightly, and dialed 911. He chewed an aspirin, just as the doctor had instructed. By the time the paramedics arrived, they confirmed what Dr. Ramirez had prepared him for. He was in the midst of a heart attack. The cardiologist who later treated him in the emergency room was clear. Had Jose waited another hour, his story might have had a tragic ending. Mr. Mendoza's survival wasn't a matter of luck. It was a testament to the power of knowledge. He was prepared. He had been given a mental toolkit, a set of instructions that cut through the fog of confusion and fear. This is the core of our journey today. We are building that same toolkit for you. The first step is to dismantle our preconceived notions. We must learn to listen to our bodies, not just for the shouts, but for the whispers. The feeling of pressure, not just pain. The shortness of breath when you haven't exerted yourself. The sudden clammy sweat when the room is cool. This shift in perspective is liberating. It moves us from a position of passive vulnerability to one of active guardianship over our own health. In your 60-second, 70-second, 80-second, and beyond, your body has a rich and complex history. You know its usual aches and rhythms better than anyone. The key is to pay attention when that rhythm changes, when a new, unfamiliar sensation appears and persists. Don't explain it away. Don't minimize it. Acknowledge it and consult your mental checklist, the very checklist we are about to build together. The story of your health is not written for you, but by you. And with the right knowledge, you can write a story of resilience, preparedness, and longevity. This is the first, most crucial piece of elderly wisdom we can embrace. Part 2. Your body's warning system. The 5 critical signs of a heart attack. Now that we understand the importance of recognizing the subtle nature of a heart attack, let's get specific. Your body is equipped with a sophisticated warning system. The challenge is learning to interpret its signals correctly. Dr. Ramirez has distilled these signals into 5 critical warning signs. It's crucial to remember his advice. You do not need to experience all 5. The presence of even 2 or 3 of these, especially if you have pre-existing risk factors like high blood pressure, high cholesterol, or diabetes, is your cue to act immediately. Let's explore each of these signs in detail, as understanding their nuances is a cornerstone of essential senior health tips. Chest pressure, tightness, or heaviness. This is the most classic symptom, but it's often misunderstood. We're conditioned to expect a sharp, stabbing pain. More often, survivors describe it as a feeling of immense pressure, as if an elephant is sitting on their chest. It might feel like a squeezing, a fullness, or a persistent, oppressive ache right in the center of your chest. The key distinguishing factor Dr. Ramirez highlights is its persistence. A fleeting pain that lasts a few seconds is likely muscular. A heart attack-related sensation lasts for more than a few minutes, often 15 minutes or longer, and doesn't get better with rest or changing position. Imagine a tight band being wrapped around your chest, slowly constricting. That is the feeling you must not ignore. 2. Radiating pain. The heart is a central organ, but the discomfort it signals can travel. This is called radiating pain. The classic pathway is from the center of the chest out to the left arm. However, it's not always so straightforward. The pain can radiate to both arms, or it might manifest in the neck, the jaw, the shoulders, or the upper back, often between the shoulder blades. For some, it might not even present as pain, but as a deep, uncomfortable ache or numbness in these areas. Think of it like the root system of a tree. The problem is at the trunk, the heart, but the effects are felt in the branches. If you have that central chest pressure, accompanied by an unusual ache in your jaw or numbness down your arm, your body's alarm is ringing loudly. 3. Unexplained extreme fatigue. This is one of the most frequently overlooked symptoms, particularly in women. This isn't the normal tiredness you feel after a busy day or a poor night's sleep. This is a sudden, profound, and overwhelming wave of exhaustion. It's the feeling of being completely drained of energy, making even simple tasks like walking to the kitchen feel like climbing a mountain. You might feel perfectly fine one moment and utterly depleted the next, with no logical reason for the change. Your heart is working overtime to pump blood through a blockage, and this immense effort drains the body of its energy resources. If you experience a sudden, debilitating fatigue that feels entirely out of character, treat it as a serious warning sign. 4. Shortness of breath and cold sweats. Feeling breathless after climbing a flight of stairs is one thing. Feeling breathless while sitting at rest is another. This is a critical distinction. A heart attack can prevent your heart from pumping enough blood to the lungs, leading to a feeling of air hunger. This is often accompanied by a sudden cold, clammy sweat. You might feel chilly and break out in a sweat simultaneously, the kind you might associate with a fever or the flu, but without any other signs of illness. Many people mistake this combination of shortness of breath and cold sweats for an anxiety or panic attack. The context is key. If there's no apparent trigger for anxiety, and the symptoms are accompanied by chest pressure or fatigue, a heart attack is a strong possibility. Woo, dizziness, nausea, or vomiting. The heart, lungs, and brain are intricately connected. When the heart is in distress, it can disrupt blood flow to the brain, leading to sudden lightheadedness or dizziness. You might feel like you're about to faint. Similarly, the body's stress response can trigger the digestive system, causing a sudden onset of nausea or even vomiting. Again, context is everything. If you haven't eaten anything unusual and there's no other reason to feel sick, like a stomach bug, and these symptoms appear alongside any of the others mentioned, your body is sending a clear distress signal. It's your internal 911 call, and it's time to listen. This is a vital component of a successful senior-wise journey. Part 3. The 8-step lifeline. Your action plan for surviving a heart attack alone. Recognizing the signs is the first battle. Winning the war depends on what you do next. In those critical minutes, a clear, calm plan of action is your most powerful weapon. Panic is the enemy. It elevates your heart rate and blood pressure, putting further strain on an already struggling heart. Dr. Ramirez has formulated a simple, sequential 8-step lifeline. Memorize it, write it down, post it on your refrigerator, practice it in your mind. This plan is your guide through the storm. Step 1. Stop and sit in a safe place. The very first thing to do, upon recognizing the warning signs, is to stop whatever you are doing. If you are driving, pull over immediately. If you are walking, find a bench or a safe spot on the ground. Do not try to push through or finish a task. Your primary goal is to reduce your heart's workload. Sit down, preferably in a comfortable position, leaning against a wall or in a sturdy chair. This prevents injury from a fall if you become dizzy or lose consciousness. This simple act of stopping is your first move toward taking control of the situation. Step 2. Chew an aspirin. This is a small action with a huge impact. Aspirin helps to thin the blood and can break up the blood clot that is causing the heart attack. Dr. Ramirez specifies a standard 325 milligram tablet or a full-strength adult aspirin. The key word here is chew. Chewing the aspirin allows it to be absorbed into your bloodstream much faster than swallowing it whole. Keep aspirin readily accessible in your purse, by your bedside, in your car's glove compartment. The only exceptions are if you know you are allergic to aspirin or if your doctor has specifically told you not to take it due to another medical condition. For most, this is a critical, life-saving step. Step 3. Call emergency services immediately. This is non-negotiable and time is of the essence. Call 911. Do not call your neighbor, your spouse, or your children first. Every minute that passes, more heart muscle is being deprived of oxygen and dying. Professional medical help is what you need most. When you speak to the operator, be calm and clear. State your emergency. I think I am having a heart attack. Provide your exact location, including your full address and any landmarks that might help them find you quickly. Stay on the line with the operator. They are trained to provide guidance and keep you calm until help arrives. Step 4. Stay calm and breathe slowly. This may be the hardest step, but it is one of the most important. As mentioned, panic is your enemy. To combat it, take conscious control of your breathing. Dr. Ramirez recommends a simple box breathing technique. Inhale slowly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for a count of 4. Exhale slowly through your mouth for a count of 4. Pause for a count of 4 before inhaling again. This deep, rhythmic breathing helps to lower your heart rate, reduce anxiety, and ensure your body is getting as much oxygen as possible. Focus solely on the count and the sensation of your breath. Step 5. Loosen tight clothing. Anything that restricts your breathing or circulation should be loosened. Unbutton the top button of your shirt or blouse. loosen your belt or waistband. If you are wearing a tie, take it off. This simple act can make breathing easier and improve your overall comfort, helping to reduce the body's stress response. Step 6. Avoid eating or drinking. Other than the aspirin, do not consume anything. Your body may need to undergo emergency procedures at the hospital, and having a full stomach can lead to complications, particularly with anesthesia. Avoid the temptation to drink water or any other beverage. Your focus is singular. Wait for medical help. Step 7. Note the time. Make a mental or physical note of the exact time your symptoms began. This information is incredibly valuable for the medical team. Knowing the duration of the heart attack helps them determine the best course of treatment, including whether you are a candidate for certain clot-busting drugs which are most effective within a specific time window. Step 8. Stay accessible. While waiting for the paramedics, position yourself in a way that makes it easy for them to reach you. If possible, move to a room near your front door. If you can, unlock the door to prevent them from having to break it down, which would cause a delay. Sit down and wait. Do not pace around. Conserve every ounce of your energy. By following these 8 steps, you are not just passively waiting for help. You are actively participating in your own rescue. This is the essence of building a robust plan for life health after 60-second. Part 4. Beyond the emergency. Advanced tactics to maximize your survival. You've initiated the 8-step lifeline. The ambulance is on its way. Those minutes of waiting can feel like an eternity. But even in this period, there are further actions and positions you can adopt to maximize your chances of a positive outcome. These are the advanced tactics, the small refinements that can make a significant difference. They build upon the foundational steps, offering further ways to support your body while it's under duress. This is where elderly wisdom transforms into proactive self-care. Tactic 1. Assume the optimal position. We've established that you should sit down, but how you sit matters. The ideal position is a 45-degree recline. If you are near a sofa or a bed with pillows, or in a recliner chair, prop yourself up so that your head and shoulders are elevated and your knees are slightly bent. This is often called the Fowler's position in medical settings. Why is this so effective? It achieves 2 critical goals simultaneously. First, it keeps your upper body raised, which eases the strain on your heart and lungs, making breathing less difficult. Lying flat can increase the workload on the heart. Second, bending your knees helps to relax the abdominal muscles and improves blood flow back to the heart without putting it under undue pressure. Avoid lying flat and avoid sitting bolt upright. Find that comfortable, supportive in-between recline. Tactic 2. Smart communication. Text, don't call. After you have called 911, you will naturally want to inform your loved ones. Here, Dr. Ramirez offers a crucial piece of modern advice. Send a text message instead of making a phone call. A phone call can be emotionally taxing. Hearing the panic in a loved one's voice can elevate your own stress levels, exactly what you need to avoid. Furthermore, a conversation requires energy and breath that you need to conserve. A simple, pre-written or quickly typed text message is far more efficient. It could be as simple as having heart attack symptoms. Called 911. At home, will update when I can. I love you. This communicates the essential information without draining your physical and emotional resources. It allows you to stay focused on your breathing and remaining calm while still alerting your support system. Tactic 3. Stimulate circulation consciously. While you wait, you can perform small, controlled actions to help encourage blood flow without straining your heart. One technique is to apply firm pressure to the inside of your wrists, where you would feel for a pulse. This can stimulate the vagus nerve, which helps regulate heart rate. Another technique, recommended by Dr. Ramirez, is to perform periodic forceful coughs. A deep abdominal cough can momentarily increase pressure in the chest, which can help to maintain circulation. This is not the so-called cough CPR myth that suggests you can stop a heart attack by coughing continuously. That is a dangerous misconception. This is about giving a single, forceful cough every minute or two, if you are able, to help stimulate blood flow while you are conscious and waiting. Listen to your body. If this feels too strenuous, focus solely on your breathing. Tactic 4. Prepare your information packet. If you have a moment of clarity and are able, gather any essential medical information. Do you have a list of your current medications and dosages? Do you have a card that lists your allergies or primary doctor's contact information? If this is readily available in a wallet or a folder, place it next to you or in your pocket. Handing this packet to the paramedics can save them precious time in the emergency room. It provides an instant snapshot of your medical history, allowing them to make faster, more informed decisions about your treatment. This is part of being prepared long before the emergency ever happens. Having a go bag or a clearly marked envelope with this information is an excellent habit for anyone, especially seniors. It's a key part of any strategy for senior health tips. This level of preparation demonstrates a commitment to your own well-being on your senior-wise journey. By incorporating these advanced tactics, you are building layers of support around yourself. You are controlling every controllable factor, turning a moment of crisis into a demonstration of calm, informed competence. You are giving your heart the best possible environment to weather the storm until professional help takes over. Part 5. The Golden Trinity of Prevention. 3 habits to fortify your heart. Surviving an emergency is one thing. Preventing it from ever happening is the ultimate goal. The final, and perhaps most empowering, part of our journey is about building a life that is actively heart-healthy. Dr. Ramirez insists that it's never too late to make a profound difference. You don't need extreme diets or grueling workout regimens. Instead, he advocates for a golden trinity of simple, sustainable habits. These 3 pillars form the foundation of long-term heart health and are the most impactful senior health tips you can adopt. They are your daily investment in a vibrant future. Golden Habit 1. Walk 30 minutes daily. This is the cornerstone of cardiovascular health, and its beauty lies in its simplicity. We're not talking about running a marathon or joining a high-intensity aerobics class. We are talking about a brisk, comfortable walk for 30 minutes each day. The key word is consistency. A daily walk does wonders for your heart. It strengthens the heart muscle, making it more efficient at pumping blood. It helps manage weight, lower blood pressure, and improve cholesterol levels. It also reduces stress, which is a major contributor to heart disease. How do you make this a sustainable habit? Find a time that works for you: a morning walk to greet the day, a midday walk to break up your routine, or an evening stroll to unwind. Listen to music, an audiobook, or a podcast. Walk with a friend or a pet for companionship and accountability. The goal is not speed, but rhythm and regularity. If 30 minutes feels daunting at first, start with 10 or 15 minutes and gradually build up. The most important thing is to put on your shoes and get out the door. This single, simple act is a powerful declaration of your commitment to your health. Golden Habit 2. Drastically reduce salt intake. This is a habit that requires mindfulness more than physical effort. Over decades, many of us have developed a palate accustomed to high levels of sodium, often hidden in processed foods, canned soups, frozen dinners, and restaurant meals. Excess sodium forces your body to retain water, which increases the volume of blood in your bloodstream. This, in turn, raises your blood pressure, forcing your heart to work harder with every single beat. The solution is a conscious shift towards fresh, whole foods. Prioritize fruits, vegetables, lean proteins, and whole grains. When you cook, take control of the salt shaker. Better yet, replace it with a world of other flavors. Explore the universe of herbs and spices: garlic powder, not garlic salt, onion powder, paprika, oregano, turmeric, cumin, and fresh herbs like basil and cilantro can add incredible depth and flavor to your food without harming your heart. Read labels religiously. You will be astonished at how much sodium is packed into everyday items like bread and condiments. Reducing salt isn't about deprivation, it's about rediscovering the true, natural flavors of food. Your palate will adjust surprisingly quickly, and your heart will thank you for it. Golden Habit 3. Eliminate cigarettes and alcohol. This is the most direct and impactful change you can make for your heart. There is no ambiguity here. Smoking is catastrophic for your cardiovascular system. It damages the lining of your arteries, leads to the buildup of fatty plaque, atherosclerosis, increases blood pressure, and makes blood more likely to clot. Quitting smoking is the single greatest gift you can give your heart. The benefits begin almost immediately. Within a year of quitting, your risk of a heart attack drops dramatically. It is never, ever too late to quit. If you smoke, please talk to your doctor about cessation programs, medications, and support groups. It is a difficult journey, but one that will add years to your life and life to your years. Similarly, while some studies have suggested a potential benefit from very moderate red wine consumption, for many older adults, the risks of alcohol often outweigh any potential benefits. Alcohol can raise blood pressure, contribute to weight gain, and interfere with medications. For a truly heart-healthy lifestyle, eliminating or significantly minimizing alcohol is the safest and most effective path. This golden trinity walking, reducing salt, and eliminating smoking and alcohol is not a restrictive diet or a temporary fix. It is a new way of living, a new philosophy of self-care. It's the ultimate expression of taking control of your life health after 60 seconds. We began this journey by acknowledging a quiet fear, but we end it in a place of profound empowerment. The wisdom shared by Dr. Ramirez is more than a set of medical instructions. It's a blueprint for a longer, healthier, and more confident life. You now know how to listen for your heart's quiet warnings. You have a clear, step-by-step plan to be your own hero in a moment of crisis. And most importantly, you have the 3 golden habits to build a future where that crisis may never come. Your age is not a liability. It is a source of wisdom and experience. Now, you can add this life-saving knowledge to your personal arsenal. You are prepared. You know what to do. Take this knowledge, practice it, and share it. Your journey to exceptional heart health is well underway. Thank you for joining us on Senior Wise Journey. If this information has empowered you, please give this video a thumbs up, share it with the friends and family you care about, and subscribe to our channel for more essential tips for thriving in your golden years. Your health is your wealth, and together we can protect it.